Welcome to Brightly Storytime. I'm Miss Linda. What do you think of when you think about vampires? I think of bats, capes, sharp teeth, snails. Wait, snails? Can a snail be a vampire? Let's find out together in Bob the Vampire Snail by Andrea Zuill. Did you know that all snails are named Bob? It's true. They feel that having the same name helps keep their lives simple. Snails like a straightforward, bland, uncomplicated life. They take to heart that they are not the life of the party, which, by the way, they wouldn't go to, even if they were invited.
Excuse me, I don't know where the creator of this book gets their information, but none of this is true.
This book is about one of those ordinary snails named Bob, and the night his life changed forever. Slam! Thud! Crash! What the? Bob heard a terrifying scream. Oh dear. Then a stomp, stomp, stomp of running feet. Oh no! Next came an uncomfortable crack of a shell. An icky drip. Then finally, a powerful poof. Ouch. At first, Bob thought this was the end. But it wasn't. He was alive. Buzz. Sprung. Pop. He felt both hot and cold. And he tingled. There was something else. Bob was beginning to feel a touch of confidence, an itch of craftiness, and, the most dangerous of all, a dollop of invincibility. No! All these feelings were very un-snail-like, and Bob didn't care for it. Bob sought help from the other Bobs. But they sensed his changes and wanted nothing to do with him. Say, could I get a little help? Gasp. Are those Fangs? He seems so complicated.
If you're ever in trouble, snails should never be the first choice when seeking help.
Bob suspected that not only was he different on the inside, he might be different on the outside. He decided to see if this was true by checking his reflection in a puddle. But it seemed to be out of order.
Legend says that vampires don't have a reflection. Anyone who's watched a vampire movie or read a vampire book would know this. Bob doesn't like that kind of stuff. He prefers romance novels.
Bob became aware of something else. He was starving, and he needed to eat now. Rumble. Bob went straight to something he always liked to eat, and it tasted horrible. Blah! He was also having trouble chewing. Chewing had always come naturally to Bob. He did it every day without a single thought. Here was the problem. Fangs. Bob was fairly certain they were new. But he wasn't totally sure, since he had never given his mouth much thought before.
Snails can have up to 20,000 microscopic teeth, called radulae. They are definitely not known for having fangs.
Author note: I personally find the idea of having 20,000 teeth scarier than fangs. Fangs or not, Bob continued to search for something suitable to eat. Yuck. Ick.
Foul. Some snails eat plants, some eat creatures, and some eat both. There are even snails that eat the waste of both plants and creatures. I don't know of any snails that eat tacos, which is very sad if you think about it.
He even tried some less traditional options. Gross. Vile.
What am I doing?
Stop it. It was all gross and pretty desperate. This was exhausting. He really needed to eat. The new tingle was being replaced with feeling tired. Bob was so overwhelmed that he almost didn't notice there was something else new. Flap, flap, flap. Fun or not, flying made him even more hungry and tired. And the sun was up and felt burnier than normal. I hate you so much. It was time to find a dark, cool place to get some rest.
Vampires hate the sun.
It took a while to get comfortable, but once he did, Bob went right to sleep.
Vampires like to sleep hanging upside down, like a bat, or in a coffin.
When Bob woke up that night, his first thought was to get food. Thanks to his newfound confidence and feeling of invincibility, he tried to eat a bear. Mistakes can be made when you're hungry.
I'm not sure it's good for anyone to try to eat a bear unless you're a professional.
Bob's frustration and hunger were really getting to him. Fortunately, he spotted something very interesting.
What's this? Tomatoes are a favorite food of many snails. Tomatoes do not like this.
Bob took a closer look. What he saw looked so beautiful, red, and delicious. Should he bite it? Ah! Chomp! Suck, suck, suck. Yes, he should. It was delicious. With a full tummy and renewed energy, Bob was able to explore some of the positive aspects of his new life. Uh-oh. Hiss.
Some owls do eat snails, but they prefer snails that don't fight back.
Whee! It did have some benefits. You will bring me more tomatoes. Okie dokie.
Lore says that vampires have the ability to hypnotize people and make them do their bidding. This is helpful for when you don't like gathering your own tomatoes.
The bad part was that nobody seemed to get him. Hi. Eek! Okay, catch you later.
Want to hang out?
Nope. The friends he used to hang around with seemed to have a problem with him too. Let's face it, mistakes had been made. I told you, I'm not going to try to eat you again. Fortunately, as Bob was going on with his day, he met someone with similar taste. You will bring me more tomatoes. I wish you guys would stop doing that. Hey, you like tomatoes too? Dark night, stomping feet, a drip of something icky, then poof. Same here. Small world. Want to hang out? That would be great. And that was the start of a wonderful friendship. Thanks for hanging out with me. My pleasure, buddy.
One final thought. Please don't try to sleep like these two guys. It's not as easy as it looks.
What's the silliest vampire animal you can think of? Maybe a vampire platypus? I'd love to see whatever vampire creatures you can imagine. Subscribe to Brightly Storytime so we can read more stories together. Bye!